Hey, we're Logan's Run.
Hey, what's up? We're Paradise Spheres.
Hi, we're a Will Away.
Hi, I'm Mike from Sparks to Rescue.
And you're on Tori Talks Music.
And you're listening to Tori Talks Music.
We're listening to Tori Talks Music.
And you're listening to Tori Talks Music, live from Connecticut.
Hi, this is Grant. I'm from the band The Public Beach, and I'm very excited to be on Tori Talks Music this evening. I am here to talk to you a little bit about the album that my band has coming out. Well, the name of the album is Thunder, and it's going to be out in June. It's me and my friend John. There's two of us. We're writing everything and recording it right now. We're very Pink Floyd influenced. The album is kind of a concept album. We were both very inspired by albums like The Dark Side of the Moon and The Wall that have, like, they're written around, like, specific concepts and themes that recur throughout the songs, and even, like, musical ideas that reoccur throughout the songs. So we were trying to write something like that, and the album will be out in June. We're going to be, you didn't hear this from me because it's not official yet, but we're trying to arrange a tour for the summer, trying to get the music out there because no one's ever heard of us before because we're not even really a real band yet. But so there's that to look forward to. I expect to see everyone who listens to the show at one of the shows. I'll be very disappointed if you're not there. I'm just kidding. But but
not really.
I am playing at Tori's birthday show on April 20th, but I'm playing with this band called Valhalla, and that is more a less serious group that I'm in. We're playing some covers with my friend. Her name is Meredith Gillies. She's a very talented singer-songwriter, and she's going to be performing with us, doing a wide variety of songs that evening. So definitely come out to that because that's going to be a rocking good time.
Throughout, like, high school and then I think going back into middle school a little bit, just from going to the same school as you, I know that you've been involved in various musical projects. So for you personally, how has the transition from all of these different projects kind of reflected, like, your musical taste, I guess?
When I first started playing with groups and just playing out with shows, I was very into more rock, not like pop punk and like heavier rock, maybe there's some metal in there. So I was really involved with a lot of that stuff. So I started playing with what eventually would become One More Weekend. And as some people who are listening might know, which would be awesome if they did know, but we were together in various forms for around 3 years, and I had a really good time with them. But people's visions change, people's ideas change, and so we went our separate ways. And I think as I went through high school, my kind of sense of my openness to different forms of music kind of changed because I kind of appreciated it as an art more and learned to listen to basically almost any genre of music and kind of find something I liked about it. And now with the Public Beach, one of the things we're trying to do is we're trying to have a lot of variety in where our influences are. And so the thing about what makes us what I like so much about the project is that me and John, who's my other creative half, we both have very different tastes. He likes music that I don't always listen to, and I like music that he doesn't always listen to. So we both bring a lot of different ideas and influences and sounds together, and that's what makes that's what's so exciting about it, and that's why we're so excited for people to hear it, is because it's so. There's a lot of, you could listen to it and be like, oh, well, I think this sounds like you might have liked Green Day for like 6 years. Because I did. And then, you've got like kind of like a punk guitar part with like Pink Floyd keyboards. And it's like, and that sounds bizarre, and it is bizarre, but I think that what's so interesting about the music is that it's kind of not. I'm not going to go out and say it's like wildly original, because I don't, that's not really my place. But it's definitely it's stuff. It's a sound that we've never experienced before. Like, just we've started recording it, and what we have recorded, we listen to it back, and it's like, that's really, I've never really heard something like quite like that before, and it's kind of an exciting feeling to be like, oh, I can't wait to play this because, this is so cool, I want other people to hear this. And so it's just there's nothing but positive vibes from the music and from what we're doing with it. So I'm just really excited for people to hear it, and I think it's probably the accumulation of all these different groups I've been in and all these experiences I've had. I think it's probably the high point in my career so far, and I think that because when like writing, I a lot of times write about like real things that have happened to me, or like memories I have, or like stories of friends that I know or did know at one point. And so those span back years. So I think that there's a reflection in what we're doing now, and there's also sort of a leap forward for me in terms of writing and playing. So I think that it's going to be a very positive thing, and that I'm excited for people to hear it.
Now, you've been talking a lot about the public beaches sound, but if people are going to come out to my birthday show and hear Valhalla play, how do the two compare?
Well, Valhalla is we're more just looking for a good time. We just want to play like, a Led Zeppelin song and just, rock out and have fun. So Valhalla is definitely going to be more, the music is definitely more energetic. Some of the stuff that we're writing now is a bit more mellow. So I think that's the main difference, is that Valhalla is really just more about, having a good time and playing, a blues, like a Led Zeppelin song that's 3 chords, versus, this new stuff we're writing, which has changes and all this stuff in it. That's maybe not as energetic, but is engaging in different ways.
Now, you're in the same graduating class as me. So next year, you're not going to be in high school anymore. Tell me how music plays a part in your future.
Well, I am studying music in college next year at UConn, and that's really the only thing I can, it's been such a big part of my life this far that going forward I can't ever imagine it in my life like without it, without the engagement that I have in it. So I think no matter what I end up doing, it's always going to be there in some form.
Okay, well, that's all the real, serious questions that I had. So, since this is your first time on my show, well, One More Weekend was on Tori Talks Music, the music blog, but not on the actual show. So, I'm going to do some this or that, because I never end on serious questions.
That's fine.
All right, so tell me, chocolate or vanilla?
Chocolate.
Boxers or briefs?
Boxers.
What?
I have a crazy phobia that things are going to come up behind me and hit me in the ankle.
What?
Yeah. I don't know why, I just do.
That's a little weird.
Yeah.
Are there any other weird things that people should know about you?
My eyes change from blue to green. But that's all I can think of. And I actually am out of time. I do need to scoot.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
And I will see you. I'll see you in school tomorrow, but I will see you play at my birthday show.
And we will see all your listeners there, won't we?
I hope so.
Indeed.